I was at the H-E-B after midnight. Food stamps had just reset. It was gridlock at the grocery. The air was wet with sweat. The fluorescents flickered out. The easy listening ended when a trapdoor dropped from the ceiling and a disco ball descended. Strange machines emerged from hidden holes in every wall, firing beams that converged and then shattered at the ball. The whole store was aglow in a shower of white like diamonds. When a disco tune filled the room, we stood still in silence on a platform over the ceiling with the microphone in hand. Stood a man in a tight white jumpsuit who commanded that we dance, and we embodied. The whole place came down with the raging disco fever. No cure to be found, yes, we embodied. And we turned the beat around. It was no more a grocery store, it was a food stamp party. It was all that classic music, songs that everybody knows. It was Applebee's, Blondie, Shaka Khan, and ELO. It was disco, pure and simple. Weren't no Skinner and no Beatles, no Eagles and no Stones, and no goddamn flock of seagulls. The linoleum was shaking, but then nobody seemed to care. Food was flying off the shelves, but folks kept shaking their derrieres. And I was dancing with my shopping cart by the hummus and the cheese. Burning up, I stopped to step outside and cool off in the breeze. But when I reached the sliding glass doors, I looked out and I was amazed. We weren't in Austin anymore, no, we were flying towards outer space. And all around me, while the village people played, everyone was spelling with their bodies like they were all back in 8th grade. And that's when he found me from his platform in the air. And it wasn't chic to be a freak at the food stamp party. Suddenly I found myself alert in every muscle as a flock of felicitous females ground upon me doing the hustle. They surrounded me, they bounded me as all my senses quickened. I got in the groove and I made my move as they did the funky chicken. Then the man in the tight white jumpsuit glided towards me through the crowd. He threw a finger in the air, I will survive, was thumping loud. Then came a sudden silence as the disco lights went black. And the fluorescence came back along with the Billy Joel music. Everyone was floating now like babies in the womb. But this were no beginning, we were careening to our doom. Madness filled the air as the earth didn't even draw. Mamas were moaning for their babies, the babies were screaming for their mom. And the man in the tight white jumpsuit, still on his feet somehow, he threw that finger back in the air and he took command of the crowd. He spoke not a word, he just cast his loving gaze like Disco Jesus with his herd. He quieted the craze. We started moving as he started grooving. And as the king so go the people, we danced like there was no tomorrow at the food stamp party. You know how the story ends. You know we live to tell. We danced when death was certain, and somehow we're dancing still. The man in the tight white jumpsuit wants to earth safely returned. He burst in a cloud of smoke that spelled out these words: this life's a crazy game, the rules changing every day. You gotta learn to move with it if you wanna learn to play.